Good evening, everyone. I'm Lenga, and welcome back in Genshin Impact.
All the world.
And a little bit. Okay. Okay. Maybe like this. Okay, so
What's dear is but a backdrop of
I just
constant
log the in. So let's do the dailies first. And then we can continue the... Oh yes, I want just something. Yes, in theory it's working. So. Ooh.
Committed to memory. Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
So, we are doing this fast, then we can continue the...
At first, the flavor. Up to the freezer. Shine down. Roll. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no fierce on the loose. Adaptive frosting.
Okay. Kinda good. Okay. I can use 3, so yeah, let's use this.
Roll. Shine down. Now you shall perish. At first, the flavor. A little amuse-bouche. Illusion. Just make her a little. Show her new praise. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Fierce on the loose. Adaptive frosting. Strike a pose.
Okay. Back. Sorry.
Roll. Shine down. Now you shall perish. At first, the flavor. Up to the freezer. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Okay, I think that was 3. So, yes, we can leave. And didn't get anything. Didn't get anything. That's a problem. And it's here. Okay. But first, let's go back to the city and spend my energy. Collect these ones.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Collect these ones. Okay, I think we are done. Okay, we have an event. Yes, this event. And already 2 is unlocked. So let's do this. As you can see, I didn't do anything. Okay. Coin, 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 coin. Lot of coin. So, yes. So I get caught. But just the traveler, yes? No. Both of them. Okay? Yes. I cheated. Okay. Let's call the companion. Okay, let's go around. This is easy. Okay. It was easy until now. Ah, and I need to collect one more. Aha. Oh. Ah. Where was the... Ah. Why not? What? Oh, okay. I don't need to go up there. I need to go up there. Didn't I? Wait. Yeah, the 2 is collected here. I have 4 here. I cannot go there. There was the... Okay, so not up here. I press this. Ah, activate. I F'd it up, yes? Okay. Okay. My bad. It took more than it should have been. Okay. Next. And let's go. So yeah, this is the running bomb. Running type. Hey. Come on. Let's hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Can we climb? No, I cannot climb. Okay. I collected 2. Okay, I need this one. Ah. So I need to park our little companion here. He can come up and... we can travel further. Yes. Yes. Okay. It's faster to cool him up. Ah, I need to break this one. Oh! Ah, nothing is here. Come on! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh... Come on! Ah! Now we can fly higher. So if I'm breaking that so when I break those, the air wind gets stronger on the middle. Okay. And we are done. This was the easiest one, I think. Yeah! Exit. I think we are finished with this event. Yes, I did get my reward. And I could collect these ones. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the main mission. Shall we? 600. Talents need to be upgraded. Oh, wait. What should I get? What should I upgrade for lava? Skill or burst? Burst kill. Okay. Let's go with the burst. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, this was a mission. Ah, Span Moira. Okay. Let's go. I won't wasting your time any longer. We are heading straight into the main mission. But I already see 2 chassis, so I'm gonna get this. Sorry.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Goose on the loose. A little moose. But a moment.
1 chest. That's the other one.
Shine down, torn to oblivion. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Okay. This didn't take too much time. So, yeah, I didn't waste too much time of yours. And let's go. This is the hidden base. I think this is the hidden base. Next time we will teleport it here, so yeah.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Yeah, but this isn't the One
Feels like
Piece.
there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Niffer?
Yep.
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Neffer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
Okay.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Yeah.
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
The knave.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
Yeah.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and kinda our friend. Or helper.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
Yeah, but the navy a little bit
I must
different.
admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
Or troubles too.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
Okay.
Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
Yeah.
Says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Yeah. And okay. Okay, I need to make a nutshell. Need to make a nutshell.
Since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
Okay. So, for her, this can be personal too.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Okay.
One day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers.
Okay.
In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tolindis?
What's the matter?
Just after Rary regained his body, he called out that name.
Pitifully, granddaughter. Flinders.
Okay.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conarians we're talking about here?
Most likely.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian,
The curse of immortality. She might be still alive.
just like how it was with the captain.
No, because she was most likely killed.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
I don't think so, and I don't think she's alive. Or she's most likely, I forget their name. Hiliter. Sure. Hiliter.
It's possible,
Sure.
but it would take
Ah.
a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
Yeah.
That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
No. We don't have the money for that. We don't have the
Alright
money
then.
for that.
Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
Okay, that's fine.
As for the others,
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Okay, that's a
Well,
plan.
the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Okay, who's the
Stay safe,
reinforcement?
everyone. Dismissed.
Who's the reinforcement? I want to know who's the reinforcement. And most likely one man. Okay. Maybe Diluc? Maybe Diluc? Or... Flint's...
We're
Ah.
back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A little late.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm
Okay.
gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right. Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And
Okay.
Efa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Oh, okay.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What?
What does that mean?
They bet.
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Okay. Let's get to it. And can I choose? No, I cannot choose. That's sad. Why I cannot choose? Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Okay.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Because she is connected to it.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Okay.
Huh?
Which means
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
500 years, so only just 5
Your
generations.
surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Okay.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Ah, so it's a corrupted.
You all understand the nature of the Abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, sounds intense.
But I think the Traveler could help her because we can consume the Abyss power. So maybe we could uh, not clear him, cleanse her, maybe.
Anyway, the rest of my
Maybe
story can
later.
wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like.
Most likely they used it like a tool, not worshipped
But
it.
I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear.
Yeah.
The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss.
Later
Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
Yeah.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are, so with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal.
Okay.
Then let's get started.
She's scared for power only, too?
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the crimson moon?
Most likely this is the place of the Crimson Moon, below the lake.
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
Yeah, that's
The
a good...
Crimson Moon Sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew.
Okay.
The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
Like her
That
eyes.
explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh.
Come on,
Are
Paimon.
we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
Come on, it's underwater.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those
Okay.
burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part.
Okay, the hard part that we are dying and we
Catch
are
is I'll
reborn.
need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Understood.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Hey, yeah, that's a good idea. We don't need use this.
Thank you.
Them salad.
I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Okay, maybe she can teleport in the future as a playable character. I would be happy.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
I don't like this. I offer myself part. Okay. We did get a star. Yeah. Kinda pretty or weird. Instead. Weird.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Okay.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Maybe the previous name. And let's go. Ah? Okay. I like this, huh? And we don't need Furina. Yeah, it's like a invisible bridge, not like stairs. What's this song? Okay.
Your presence and bring death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Okay. maybe?
Is that the abyss?
Yeah.
Practically filled the entire place. What now?
They are it's trying to consume the Crimson Moon.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there is only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
Careful. There's something spooky about this place.
Yeah,
Something is lurking in the fog.
okay. But we can
Emma's right
defeat
behind
it.
you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
We ran without Paimon. Ren, leave Paimon. Let's use her as a decoy.
By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty holy, Paimon. How is
This
that
is-
possible?
Maybe that is just a small piece. And... I'm fine, thank you. I don't have another party.
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
I don't like this one. But so the moons can be tainted by the abyss too. So they wasn't even that powerful to protect themselves against the abyss. Or at least their
Just
shadow
like I
fragment.
thought. It was only a facade.
So that was a fake one.
There is no escape. Goose on the loose. A dash of frosting.
So it's a break one. And that's abyss or it's her blood. So we can... Oh! Oh, it was the angle. Oh, no, it wasn't the angle. It was an illusion. From there. Or... Really?
Commit to memory. Roll, help!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, it wasn't necessary to use the ultimate. Maybe the traveler can clear, or no, this is too much abyss. I don't think we can deal with this much of abyss. We can deal with a small amount, but not this much of.
Huh?
So the Iridescent Mumaro is up there in the sky.
For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
Or it's just a little fragment there, and that's
I'm not sensing anything up there.
oh, it's just an illusion.
It's coming from under the mountain.
So it's just a little piece. That's just the illusion before the break.
There's some kind of weird shadow over the water.
Most likely a boss.
Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
So most likely, maybe this place wasn't was just the resting place of the Crimson Moon, and not the Iridescent Moon, and the Crimson Moon believers tainted it to get their Crimson Moon.
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we could activate it, we might find some clues.
Yeah. And it clears the abyss. So yeah, they used it to clear the abyss, which tainted the moon over time. So to study it, they set up devices to clear it.
Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thelindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Oh, so Telendis was actually a Crimson Moon believer or an Iridescent Moon believer, a researcher. So most likely she isn't alive. She got killed by her fiance.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Telindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention that she was a researcher at the University of Magestrum?
Oh yeah!
Room?
Do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
Most
The
likely.
abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Yeah, most
Whenever
likely.
I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Oh, or maybe she found out that the Crimson Moon actually wasn't the Crimson Moon, but the Iridescent Moon. And maybe she turned against her fiance.
I see everything!
Illusion shattered!
Okay. Okay.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Oh, maybe they made more devices to clear the prime devices. Because they did get infected over time. Because they were close to the abyss pool. Okay. Yeah. Use this one. Yeah. So they set up secondary devices to cleanse the primary ones. Or just game design. To waste our time.
See. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking.
Okay.
If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Okay. So the 3 moons together, and we are getting to we are putting the 3 moons together, so we will unlock some hidden, not treasure, but a secret. But they couldn't even find it because they didn't find they find just the Crimson Moon back then. But couldn't find the other 2 because the Moon Marrow was with the Frost Moon Science in Not Cry back then already. And the Frost Moon was actually okay before we find it. And that's most likely a Crimson Moon. But Dunstan didn't live
With
back
the
there.
abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Wait, the outsider set foot on Karia? Most likely our brother. So when our brother became the king, started to lose his sanity. Oh, maybe our brother, or maybe it was something, some messenger from the abyss who served the abyss itself.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Okay, she isn't that good either.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Felindus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
Maybe?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
And the free moon will be together soon. Because we hold the one, she is the second, and there is the third one. Oh, okay. It's purple now. I kinda like how they played with these colors. And the teleport.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Okay. It's easy. Okay. No party setup. But I kinda like it.
Iridescent moon's marrow! We'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Okay, so they'll be still trying to contain the moons or the shadows itself. Ah!
Strike a pop! I see everything.
Illusion shattered. A burst of flavor.
Okay. Let's heal. One is cleared. Let's go. Oh. Ah, we cannot climb. We cannot climb here.
There is no escape. A little amuse bouche.
Okay. Opa! Sorry.
Strike a pose! This may hurt a little.
Illusion shattered. The pinnacle of excellence.
We're so close!
Okay. Ah.
Hey! I see everything!
Shine down. The audacity. Shapiro's on the loose. Adaptive frosting.
The show begins!
And the last one is cleared. So we did get the fragment? Or just a device? Oh, a tainted fragment. This isn't good.
We finally did it!
But we need to
Iridescent
purify it.
moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely.
Okay.
If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Okay. So we can contain small things or purify. And the Crimson Moon back to its glory.
It's so cold.
And we have a voice here.
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
Free?
I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades.
Okay.
My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that.
So the Crimson Moons, or actually like then Selene, their bodies, was actual moon, and the moon was destroyed. But if the moon get destroyed, their human body started fall apart. So someone powerful destroyed the real
What was it
moons.
that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment, more painful than death.
Who is she talking to? Is she talking to the Paimon? To us? Okay, Paimon maybe not. Or then Selene?
You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you.
First saw you? So she was born when she was already shattered, or
Trust
before
me
that?
when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh. It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Maybe she felt her as a moon.
She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew.
Maybe.
For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go.
Yes, because we don't have the Frost Moon's marrow. Oh! Cutscene.
This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh.
And it's attacking.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
Not collapsing, attacking us. And jumpy jumpy.
To trap us here.
Yeah.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
And she can fly. And we can cut through rocks. And she can teleport.
Give it back. The crimson moons. My marrow.
Okay. Oh, this most likely her Renry's ex-fiancé.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my ride.
And she's here.
What are you waiting for?
Okay. I think Randy's fiance survived, but she wasn't as good as in the memories too. She was most likely a cultist, and she lost her mind too for the Crimson Moon. Or yes. So Randy lost his mind for the Abyss, and her fiance actually for the Abyss, but
Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
and she sacrificed.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Okay.
The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
If I can purify the Abyss power, then maybe...
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Okay.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Okay.
You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
And maybe the Crimson Moon can heal her. Or not the Crimson Moon, the iridescent moon replaced the
I'll
Crimson
take
Moon
that as a
inside her.
blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
And the flowers is blooming.
Feeling stronger?
I think much stronger. Okay. That's not good.
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Okay, so she's as strong as she was the Third Harbinger?
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrir like this.
Even as a Third Harbinger wasn't enough.
Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
No, you can't. And from white they become blue. So she's in her full power now.
How about now? Fighting fit?
And
At
she
the
will
very
be awake
least,
after the fight.
I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rayrir of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Yeah, most likely back her fiance.
Well,
To her
it's
fiance.
good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rerier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the
I
favor.
appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Okay. So this was Act 3. And then we have Act 4.
But we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Okay, let's go back. So this was Act 3 and we are going for Act 4. So this is a kinda big, it was a bigger patch. Because we have 2 acts instead of 1. Yeah. Oh, there is a chest. And okay.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well!
Yeah.
Prince! Llama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
Okay.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
More than you bargained
Fighting
for?
alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again.
Ah! Okay. So, Albedo is here.
Albedo! What are you doing here?
I'm guessing you are here to see Varka?
That would be a natural assumption to make. It's also the correct one.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the Wild Hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
Yeah.
Oh? Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Okay. Okay, we didn't see him. But
a gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
wait, those horns, you must be...
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Okay, I don't remember him.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
Oh!
That's right. It's
okay.
me. I'm glad to see you again.
Okay, maybe I have a minute during character too. But... I like her. His clothes.
By the way, He says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
And he's a pyro character.
Wow, you look so different. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Oh, okay. Why not call it Mini Paimon?
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
I actually think diminutive is warranted here. Little Paimon is pretty tiny after all.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size.
No.
When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If
She's
that's not a sign of
annoying, not
endearment, what
adorable.
You're
And eat a
absolutely
lot.
right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Seems like she's in much better spirits after meeting her old colleagues.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Zendrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
I really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us.
Come on, spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Oh,
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Okay, who's inside? But it's starting, so... And it's starting, so I cannot stop here. And we get then Slave. And he can light us with some memories. Okay. And we should choke him for more
I
answers.
overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
He's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
I wouldn't call it
When
friends.
someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
You know, should know him.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
Okay, okay, no to say. Okay, I like this one. I like this one.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
Kinda.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it.
And
Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
yeah.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement. Okay.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential.
Yeah.
Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
All right then.
Okay. And she's leaving.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Okay. We have a free time? We have a free time. So, before we continue, let's stop here. And let's stop for today. Almost more than a 1 hour stream. It's okay for me now. I'm already small. So, yes, let's stop here. Thank you for coming. I don't know when, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow there will be the next stream. Because I'm actually doing the preparations for the debut. So, yeah, I want to advance with that so I can post as soon as possible to get as many people as I can. And we have a wish. Okay. Because on Saturday I'm planning to make my debut stream with a 12-hour stream. I hope I can do that. So, and that's why I maybe cannot stream tomorrow or after tomorrow. We'll see, but I will try. So, thank you for coming, and see you next time, which is tomorrow or after that. Have a good morning, day, or night. Angel is out.